Hey Todd, how do I ask a girl to be my girlfriend? Well, first of all, I assume / I hope that this means that you have a girl you're already seeing. So congratulations, that's awesome. Good job, meeting the girl, getting a good enough relationship where there is that back and forth and where you're considering going to that next step. So that's awesome. And I do want to remind people that is actually the goal for all this is to actually connect with girls, right? So many guys think it's all about like mastering the skill or racking up number of lays. Connection is a big part of the goal and very admirable and important. Okay, so good job there. Okay, in terms of asking the girl to be your girlfriend, my recommendation is don't. Okay, my recommendation is don't. Do not ask her to be your girlfriend. What you should start doing if you want the girl to be your girlfriend, when you want her to be exclusive or see you more often or whatever the things that go along with it, or meet your family, meet your friends, meet her family, whatever the things you actually want out of it, start just acting as if that's already the case. If you want her to be your girlfriend, rather than asking her, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? Just start acting like she is. Just start acting like it's assumed that you're together a little bit. Start acting like it's assumed that you know she likes you to that certain level, et cetera, et cetera. Because asking a girl to be your girlfriend has a lot of problems. One, it's putting you in the position of being the person who wants more from the relationship than her, which inherently makes you the needy one in the relationship. You don't really want that. Secondly, the way relationships kind of work oftentimes is that up until the point of having sex, the stereotype or the idea is that the girl is holding out something and the guy wants it. And then after sex, it's kind of the girl's job to convince the guy to settle down, the girl's job to convince the guy to be monogamous and whatnot. And you don't want to deprive her of that, because if she doesn't work for you, doesn't earn you, and doesn't win you over, she's not going to value you as much as if she did. Okay, so there's a great phrase that my soccer coach in college used to use. He said, don't demand it, command it. Right? Or actually, he was talking about like putting in the work to stay on the team. He said, it's not demanded of you, it's not commanded of you, it's demanded of you. I don't know if I said it wrong the first time, but it's not commanded, it's demanded. Meaning, I'm not going to tell you to do it, but the fact that everybody else is doing it and the fact that this team's going to be at a high caliber means you better do it if you want to stay on the team. And I'm not going to tell you to do it. Your need to stay on this team and your need to be a part of it is going to make you do it. That's what you want to have happen with a girl. You don't want to like convince her or persuade her verbally to be your girlfriend. You don't want to like, sell her on the idea of being your girlfriend. You want to be so damn awesome, she hopes she can be your girlfriend. And then you want to be acting congruently as that best boyfriend that she doesn't want to lose. Okay, but you should convince her to be your girlfriend with your actions, not with your words. And having the defining the relationship speech, bringing that up as a guy, it's going to put you in a position of less power. Whoever brings up that speech, whoever brings up the what are we to each other, I want more speech, is going to have less leverage and less negotiating power in terms of defining what the relationship actually is. Because they clearly want it more, they're clearly less willing to walk away, they're clearly in a worse negotiating position, right? And so for the sake of having the type of relationship you want long term, and for the sake of having the girl bought into you and seeing you as high value and those kind of things, it's better if it happens a little more organically and it happens based on behavior rather than asking. Now, that said, does this mean that if you did ask a girl to be your girlfriend who you're really close with, that you've automatically ruined the relationship? No, it absolutely doesn't. Like, if the relationship's good enough, every little mistake doesn't matter. You don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to be walking on eggshells and like never erring throughout the entire course of your time with your girl. It's not like that at all. But there are some critical moments in the relationship, and if you handle those critical moments the right way, it really will help you throughout. So if you do this moment wrong and you do, ask her to be your girlfriend, or even if you ask in a weird, awkward way, assuming the relationship is already good enough, you're probably going to do just fine. It's not going to be make or break, whatever, but it is just fundamentally better if you motivate through action rather than words. And also if you stay the non-needy, non-chasing relationship. So for all those reasons, I think the best way to ask the girl to be your girlfriend is to ask through your actions, ask through being amazing, and ask through making her scared to lose you, and make her ask you rather than the other way around.